telling the stories of those businesses. Definitely preparing to scale his business, and hopefully he'll be back in a few more months to actually give a full pitch of his new product line. That's it. We're going to get right into it. So our very first pitch tonight, we want to welcome Philip with Blue Water Insights.
Yeah, if I give you the thing about yeah, this is 3.0.
That's a great question. Right now, okay.
I switched it to the
Phil
microphone.
Halstead, and to make housing affordable, we need a different approach to housing and ownership. Vision a small community where the cost of ownership is offset by the ability of the owner to rent everything they have, but they don't actually use. It could be bedrooms, bikes, kayaks, the possibilities are endless. The half-acre lots will be located on 100 acres of land. We'll be located on 100 acres of land, and there'll be three things that power this. Number one, a design of the homes. Basically, it's a shareable home, and I've lived in this home in Germany, which is quite common, where there's a private side, and then there's a shareable side with a common area between. We have an app that drives inventory, liability, scheduling, everything that's available. And then you have a mindset that people live in this community, that you do it, you don't buy it, okay? If you have something, go program it, don't buy it. Don't rent it from Rick, use it for a vacation weekend. Finally, you get a home for $40,000.
Fantastic. Next up is Willow with Mission Blue.
Hi, everyone. So what do you think of when you look out at our Great Lakes? The sunset, the waves, these are typical answers. With Mission Blues, we're thinking about getting people under the water so they think, oh my God, Can I start over? Okay, anyway, we're trying to place underwater art installations throughout our region, getting more people under the waves so they explore, educate, protect. We're starting with Michigan and its 32 miles of coastline, not to mention our inland lakes. The snorkeling and scuba diving industry will thrive, and most importantly, remind people of what we're protecting. These installations will not only be beautiful, they will be useful. They can be tourist attractions, sustainability projects, memorials, and they'll encourage fish aggregation. With recording devices hidden inside the art, we will obtain never before collected information about the marine life and create a measurable plan of action for conservation. Most people tell us to look up while I'm at Mission Blues, hoping to remind you to look below.
Thank you very much. And so now we have a quick tip sponsored by RJG, the injection molding company based right here in Traverse City. I want to welcome Haley Simpson to show you 4 quick steps to simplify and organize your thoughts to reclaim mental clarity.
Hi, TCNewTech. My name is Hallie Simpson. I am a new Traverse City resident and small business and executive coach. What that means is that I work one-on-one with small business owners and leaders and people who have a lot they are trying to pack into the 168 hours in a week. And so my question oftentimes, and clients come to me because they are approaching overwhelm and in fact, trying to avoid burnout. And so what are you trying to sustain long-term that just isn't possible in your schedule? This tool I use regularly, and so there's actually 3 steps, not 4. The first is to make a brain dump. Instead of a to-do list, put everything out on paper that is occupying your mental and emotional energy. It's more than your to-do list. It includes anything that you see here and more. When you get it out on paper, you can have control over how you choose to add it into your week. The second step is to identify the top 3 things that are most important for you to drive forward in this season of life. It may be an annual goal, a quarterly initiative, or something just for the week. But anything on your list that corresponds with the top 3 goals, schedule it into the week. The things that are left over, this is the vortex. This is what you can spend 80% of your time doing that doesn't drive home even 20% of the initiatives that you're working on. And ask yourself a few questions of these items. What can I say no to right now? It's just not time to do this at the season of life. Number 2, what can I delegate? Is there somebody that I could hire part-time, even 5 hours a week, to take some things off my plate, or a willing supporter in my household with the proper incentive that could help get some things done? The third is to create a system. If you do something over and over and over again, ask yourself how you could create a system to make it more efficient and automate it moving forward. And the last is a power hour. Set aside 1 to 2 hours in a week where you can do those, 15 to 20 things that take 1 to 5 minutes each and just bang them out so that you can get it off your plate. So my hope is that a little nugget of this you can take and apply to your life. I'd love to meet you. I'm out in the lobby, and thank you guys again. Hallie Simpson.
Okay, thank you, Hallie. There we go. All right. Next up for the 1-minute pitch is Ryan with Solutions for Startups.
Hi, so I've been traveling around Michigan a lot recently, and I've seen a lot of abandoned schools. My concept is for municipalities to take those schools back over and turn them into tech incubators, which then the municipality would get 3% of whatever, let's say, you had a company like Google. Could you imagine Scottsville, Michigan getting the amount of money that Google is producing? It's not a hard concept. There's a lot of abandoned schools throughout Michigan. It's a real easy process. The local governments just have to say yes. It's really simple. So I don't know how else to pitch it, but it's also not only municipalities, but also private investors could do it with the properties that are available. That's it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Edenhouse. I'm a licensed school social worker here in Traverse City. And I'm a mom and I'm a co-founder of a small business, Wild and Wonder, with Christine here. So the goal of Wild and Wonder is to provide an inclusive community space rooted in connection in the social emotional wellness and social justice learning for children and their grown-ups. So a survey that we collected of local parents and caregivers made it clear and aligned with our experience when we both moved here as well. So one, people are looking for a physical space to gather together with children. They want guidance in specific child development topics and mental health resources. And parents of young children find it really hard and it's isolating and challenging. So these are gaps in our current system for young children, and Wild and Wonder wants to support in filling those. So our hope is to give the community an eventual child-led brick and mortar play space, which would include gross and fine motor and sensory opportunities, as well as a marketplace, community events, story times, and other related resources. So.
Thank you, ladies. Ed, Program Director in the from the Marine Center NMC, has a quick update for us.
Thank you, Lisa. Welcome. My name is Ed Bailey, Director of the Marine Center at Northwestern Michigan College. And while I've been teed up as a PSA, I actually have a pitch tonight. NMC has partnered with Waterlution to develop what's called a Water Innovation Lab Great Lakes. The idea is to focus on technologies and the application of technologies to create businesses and business startups in this region, bring technology basically to Traverse City area. So the focus is on the 4 technology areas listed above there. It's technology-based only. So where we are today, as I said, we've partnered with Waterlution. Waterlution is a Canadian-based company. They have done water innovation labs all over the world in the past, but not focused on technologies, and that's the role NBC is bringing to it. So it is a binational approach. Our goal is to get between 70 and 100 people enrolled in this, young entrepreneurs, late college, stage college, support them in sort of the innovation concept, and ultimately bring them to Traverse City to do pitch and win awards and then start their businesses here. So again, as I said, we've raised basically $100,000 to date. The program will start in June and then culminate early next year with a pitch night, hopefully here, partnership with TCNewTech. And then finally, what is my ask? It's really 2 things. One, support. If we're going to develop a mentorship community and a TC startup community, I think we have the resources here. We want to bring those people here and partner with folks that are willing to help us. And then finally, money. So there's $125,000 is what my ask is for, to raise enough funds to make this a significant award to really engage this community and bring folks here. So my contact information is there. I'll be in the lobby afterwards, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. So I will invite Jonathan with Let's Go up to the stage, but for anybody that was watching online or maybe stepped in a little late, go ahead and come on up. You're probably noticing we're mixing in some PSAs along with our 1-minute pitches. So I believe we're on pitch number 4 or 5. Come on up. But we'll keep you on track tonight. Just know there's a lot of information coming your way.
The problem we're solving is that it's hard to find.
Hold on, my fault. There you go.
The problem we're solving is that it's hard to find localized promotions in your area, and even if you know what the businesses are in your area, it's still hard to know what the promotions are. It's a huge problem with 46% of people needing to search multiple. It's a huge problem with 46% of people having to search multiple places to find the promotions. Also, 1% of promotions are actually redeemed, and even paper promotions do better than digital ones a lot of the time. What differentiates us is our hyper-locally focused businesses, and our UI and our UX, also our variety of promotions. We launched the MVP a month ago in one street 3 blocks outside Chicago, and we had 90 users and 20 businesses. We have Alpha Jang out of Ann Arbor as our technology partner, and we're poised to scale massively. We're looking for $1.5 million for a 2-year runway, I have handouts and thanks.
Thank you very much. And Philip with Doom Picker.
All right, so I'm just going to tell you where this came from. I'm right now teaching fourth graders in Glen Arbor, and we're talking about what is a robot, what's not a robot, and I say, is a bike a robot? And they say no, and then I say, what about a scooter? And they say, well, what if it's electric? And then one of them said, you can't ride a scooter in Glen Arbor on the sand because it's gonna mess up the motor. And then my business partner said, I bet you could build one and ride it down the dune. And that's where it went, and the kids went nuts, and they said, we're coming, when are you gonna do this? Where is it? And I said, it doesn't exist. A quick Google search, and it said, sure enough, it doesn't exist. And yeah, we've got the serious medical chairs on the beach, but sometimes we need lightness and levity. So that's what this is. So a quick search, and I'm like, yeah, $500 prize, I could build this thing. And I could go down, I don't know, Sleeping Bear might not let me, but I could certainly do Point Betsy, and I could find other places to sneak this thing in. There it is, Doom Picker.
Fantastic. So we have something really awesome happening next week. We're having Northern Michigan Startup Week. So we have a couple folks coming up to give an update about that.
All right, so I'll run through the first half of the week, and the first night, we've told you about these events, Space Night. The second is a fundraising innovation event, and Startup Expo is on Wednesday with folks at 20 Fathoms. Right back here, we're gonna have the University Idea Showcase, and I'll let Nick tell you about it.
Yeah, and so to round out the week, we're gonna take over NMC's Innovation Center for a couple of days. Friday night through Saturday night into Sunday, we'll have startup teams from both locally but all around the state coming up to form a team, design a prototype, and prepare to pitch on Sunday night also back here. So actually, following suit, I'm also gonna make a quick ask. We've got a couple of great judges, a number of awesome teams signed up. We still need mentors. So essentially what this is going to entail is just a couple hours of your time on Saturday, May 14th. You can come hang out at the Innovation Center, spend 20 to 30 minutes with as many teams as you'd like, and yeah, help them on their way. So, 90 seconds. Oh, yeah.
So you can find all of this on our website, nmsw.com, but also you can scan the QR code. And a lot of these events are free. Some have a small entry fee, but they're especially the Space Night and also the student pitch night on Friday night. These are all ages, and the startup weekend is all ages. We have some people, in fact, that may have pitched an idea here, and they want to take it and have people work with them all weekend long on their idea and help them further it. So I really encourage anybody who's got an early stage startup that wants maybe some group help on it and collaboration to sign up and spend the weekend in this kind of a hackathon where you really hammer out a lot of details and work with great mentors, and then potential to win some good prizes on Sunday afternoon too. So that's all we have.
Great, and in case you didn't say, these are all things that you can attend, folks. So you need to get online, check it out, register to attend. Some of them are free events to come and watch, and some are paid for, so you definitely need to RSVP. Become part of the conversation. And Wayne, is it Solutions? Solutions, straight up. Okay, got it.
ditch, you probably know what the photograph on the left is. The one in the middle is a little guy that's just schistosomiasis. It's the second leading cause of death behind malaria in the tropics. These two diseases are caused by a parasite that cycles through snails, and the parasite exits the snails, the little thing on the bottom called the cercaria. It goes back to the humans in schistosomiasis, but in swarm disease, it goes back to a duck. So if you get swarm disease, it's probably because of the nearsighted cercaria that mistakes you for a duck. I found a schistosomiasis study that reported essential oil killed 100% of adult worms. I asked myself, well, what if I mix that with a lotion and put it on my body? Would it kill the cercaria from swarm disease? And lo and behold, on the bottom, the left leg was untreated, right leg was treated. 85 on the left and 1 on the right. So began the origin of spoon image free.
And now I want to welcome Agnes, local barter market.
Hi, have you ever wanted to barter your service for something you need but don't want to pay cash for it? Well, now you can with Local Barter Market. Local Barter Market is an online platform where businesses and individuals can barter services. So for example, if everybody here was a member of Local Barter Market, I could barter my services with these lovely ladies here. I would get credit for services performed. I can then use that credit to barter with anybody here for whatever I need, like a presentation designer to create a better slide for me. Whoever I barter with, Local Barter Market keeps track of the credits exchanged between members. It's free to create an account online, to post your services, and to chat with other members. Once you're ready to barter, you can purchase one out of 3 affordable membership options. So I hope you're ready to save your cash and barter your skills.
Thank you. So this is just a quick announcement that we are going to have time for announcements really soon. We have one more 1-minute pitch, but in between the aisles here, if you're in the audience, if you have something that you'd like to make mention of, we're going to ask that you do that during the voting. So you've got a pitch, then you have a vote, and you need to go into the microphone. Cool? And you have 30 seconds to make your announcements, so sharpen your pitch. All right, last but not least, Elizabeth with Well-Fed Market.
Hi, I'm Melissa Saunders. I'm a sophomore at Georgetown University, and I'm from Traverse City. I'm working on a new app called Well-Fed Market. Right now, the food supply chain is incredibly inefficient. In the United States, in 2020, 40% of food is wasted in the United States. So the majority of this waste is coming directly from consumers. Well-Fed Market is working to bridge that disconnection by having users post to the app food that they don't need in their possession anymore. That's still viable, still consumable, but can be shared to other users on the app. This is all to limit climate change through less food being sent to landfills and methane gas accumulation. Additionally, it provides a sense of community by connecting community through food. I am working on this app at an incubator at Georgetown this summer, but I'll be back later this summer and would love to expand this to the TC community. I'll see you on the hallway.
Okay, here are your instructions. You're going to need your cell phone. There is a phone number that you'll need to text, and every one of the pitches this evening have a letter, a couple of letters to text your vote. While we're doing that, if you do have an announcement that you'd like to make, you have about 30 seconds. You can make your way to one of these 2 microphones and we'll call on you. And we do have someone keeping time right down here, so keep it sharp. All right, go for it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Merrick Roman. I am part of Cherry Capital Toastmasters. We meet every Thursday, 7:30 a.m. This Thursday is in the Horizon Bookstore. We have a Facebook page. If you need to work on your public speaking skills, this is where I heard about it. Come see us on Thursday. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, this is a perfect segue there. So I completely forgot when we talked so long ago up there. If you're interested in mentoring for a TC startup weekend, come see me in the back afterward. Totally forgot to include that. Thank you.
Hello.
You're on.
Hi, my name is Mark Nixon, and I am a new urbanist. And this Friday, we're sponsoring a James Walk through Traverse City that starts at Building 50, the old state hospital. Walks, a casual walk through the city and an opportunity to discuss whatever we want, but with a little bit of a focus on what Jane Jacobs was trying to do in her book, The Death and Life of Great American Cities, and urban planning in general. So join us Friday at 5 p.m. at the front lawn of Building 50. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan. Met some of you in the lobby. Somebody dropped a wonderful snowflake earring. So if it's yours, please get a hold of me. I'll be out there.
That's perfect, kids.
Hi, I'm Mark. As the tech community grows in town, we've been having conversations about having a conversation involving data analytics. Been talking with people at 20 Fathoms, among other people. I'm very much at the formative stage, so I've got to leave behind. I'll be in the lobby and hope you want to just get involved because it's potentially a big area and potential for a lot of growth, particularly with the tech industry here.
Thank you.
Hi, are you a young adult between 18 and 32 and feel like you don't belong here? Yeah, me too, and I've lived here my whole life. Check out Evergreen's social group, Young Adult on Facebook. We meet about twice a month and we do cool things like parties, hiking, cooking, you name it, we do it. So if you're looking to get connected as a young adult, Evergreen Young Adult Social Club on Facebook.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kelly Agnes. I am looking for a contractor that can help one of my clients set up a air call VoIP account, voice over internet protocol. Anyways, if there's anybody available that has that skill set, and love to talk.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Nadine. I am Irish and I moved here about 2 years ago. I'm a voice coach and I believe that we can get unstuck in business by using our voices, by getting our voices moving to go to exercises. And I have a group of 9 speakers talking on this subject in an online summit on the 14th and 15th of May. And if anyone is interested in that subject, come up to me at the end and I'll give you all the details. Thank you. Great.
Hi everyone, my name is Courtney Bierstaff. We know that there is a tool for everything, but can everything really be solved with the tool? I am teaching a workshop, Tech Tools for Collaboration with Rotary Charities next week on the 11th. It's free. You can register on rotarycharities.org. Awesome.
I'm Rob with American Solutions for Business. I do promotional products and even with your logo on it. A lot of you are starting to grow your business. It's time to start putting your logo on work, whether it's a hat, pens, whatever. I'm going to make it easy for you instead of searching online, not knowing what you're getting. I'm bringing vendors up here for you to go ahead and touch and feel the product, talk about decorating techniques and how you're going to put your logo on the products. If you're interested in getting an invite to it, come and see me afterwards. I'll get you an invite.
Awesome.
I'm Gary Ralston, Experimental Aircraft Association. How many people have kids who have something unique to occupy them this Saturday? Anyone, kids, grandkids, anything like that? Because 8:30 to 12:30, they can go take a discovery flight at, and it's free. The pancakes are not free, but the flight's free. Go figure that out. But it's going to be at Giving Wings Aviation down Airport Access Road. And it's 8:30 to 12:30, YoungEaglesDay.org.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Vanderbeek and I work for Haggerty. I just want to let many of you know that if you're looking for donations and you're focused on environmental stewardship or economic development, including small business support and entrepreneurship, our corporate giving program is quarterly and we have applications due on May 31st. Grants are typically between $1,000 and $10,000. So please check out our corporate giving website. And if you have any questions, feel free to connect with me tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Last announcement.
Hey. Hi everyone, I'm John Quingo from Alpha Django. We did build the application for Let's Go. We work with early stage startups to build technology. And if you have anybody that you know that has interest in that, or you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.
I'm going to attempt to put the live voting slide up. So if you haven't made your vote, do it now. You have about 2 seconds. Okay. It appears to be Elizabeth with Well-Fed Market. Congratulations again, we'll be sure to get you a real check. Yeah, stick around. All right, so congrats to the winner. We want to say a big thank you to some of our supporting sponsors. Again, this event could not be as successful as it is without their support, and so we are always accepting additional sponsorship if that's of interest to you. But Michigan's Creative Coast, Susan Sofferty, I believe with State Farm, she is here somewhere in the audience. She's been a supporter for a real long time. Sarah's group over at ProFit Clean, and I can't read the slide. News Talk 580 AM, we do a radio show every single month before the program. Meg Zamet's real estate group. Obviously, the Bar Hopper, and Jim has graciously provided our main sponsorship for the evening. And we also have a lot of in-kind. So if you don't have dollars, but you have a service that you could think that could be of value, we certainly will entertain those as well. And of course, our TCNewTech board, most if not all of them are here today. They had a meeting before, and they worked really, really hard to make this event successful for everybody. So a round of applause to our board of directors. Please don't forget that we have a job board. So if you have a job available, or if you're looking for a job, please visit tcnewtech.org. That is powered by TrueJob, and you'll see a little, well, you see a link to it. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's on the website, and it's really, really wonderful. And of course, we're going to have a little social hour like we always do right out here in the doorway. You'll be able to see all the people that pitched this evening. Hopefully you'll engage in a conversation with them. Once we start to wind down, everybody's going to start moving their way over to the workshop room. And so we hope to be able to see everybody and keep the conversations going. Last but not least, that's a wrap. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next month. Please mark your calendars for June 7th.